Welcome to the cult of digital design. Components/data trees versus the Beaubourg. A component, specifically in Grasshopper, is a user object type that performs an action by receiving data from a parameter and produces a new set of data that can be continuously manipulated. Components can be connected together with wires to create a visual program that filters the data that you introduce. Grasshopper manages the output data by creating a hierarchical structure of sublists to store it. This is called a data tree. Much like the folder structure on your computer, a data tree is composed of multiple sets of data so that if you wish to retrieve a specific item you have to follow a specific file path. There are many different types of components ranging from simple mathematical equations, such as multiplication or division, to complex geometrical approximation components that create more compound data trees. When writing a Grasshopper script, one has a series of components creating complex stream of data. Such as in the selection of input data or parameters, one must take a logical approach to choosing which component to use, as it is easy to create uninformed complexity. Components act as machines that automate work process and limit thought process. So the effect of multiplicity in a geometry that may appear too complex in thought but may actually just be the output of a single component. The automated processes available in parametric modeling are powerful tools. However, they are not able to replace critical decision-making, and will not guarantee cultural value. The controversial Pompidou Center, for example, is a building in which its architectural articulation is entirely based on logic. Therefore, despite containing a museum, this building's obsessive rationality is an attack on culture. In his essay The Beaubourg Effect, Implosion and Adherence, Jean Baudrillard describes the Pompidou Center as being nothing but a huge mutational operation at work on this splendid traditional culture of meaning. He identifies that it is the treatment of occupants as just another fluid along with its various air ducts and water pipes, removes the possibility for cultural meaning. The gridded building even manages to use color in a rigid way. Ornament goes only as far as color coding individual elements, by use. This building is a good analogy for the Grasshopper component, as it is a box in which it has organized all of its inputs and arranged them in a logical way. There is no trace of emotion, or contextual gesture. Baudrillard supports this argument by stating the only contents of the Beaubourg are the masses themselves, which the building treats like a converter, a black box, or in terms of input/output, just like a refinery handling petroleum products or a flow or raw material. Components like the infamous Voronoi are machines which can quickly add complexity to a project. However, complexity in rigid mathematics does not equate cultural meaning. A parametricist will not use components without careful consideration on their process.